Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. So we got to talk about this Antoine Massey situation. So if you guys remember the other day I did a video and it got a lot of views. I was very surprised. I was talking about all of the craziness that's going on in New Orleans. It was about the Destiny swapping, the Annabelle doll, the plantation burning down. In that video, I also talked about 10 inmates basically escaping from the jail in New Orleans. And what's so crazy is that out of those 10 inmates, 8 of them have been caught, but there's still 2 out there. And one of the 2 is a man named Antoine Massey, okay? I want to show y'all his picture right here. This is Antoine Massey, and they're basically saying he is one of 2 last New Orleans inmates remaining. He is the alleged mastermind behind the prison break. His father was best friends with Lil Wayne's dad, Rabbit, okay? So this is him. He's at some type of pool party, like, okay. They're looking for him. And so 4 days ago, his aunt decided to go live on TikTok and she went on this huge rant. She literally went off the other day. And so I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you guys. It's kind of long, but you guys need the context because he ends up replying back to his auntie and they go back and forth on the internet. And I'm just like, aren't you a fugitive? You addressing your aunt should be the last thing that you're doing, but hey, I'm going to just sit back and sip my tea. So let's go ahead and see what his auntie had to say 4 days ago.
I have a public announcement to make. And I swear I did not want to come on here on my platform with this because I'm a private person and my family is private. But I'm the only one that can speak up right now because I'm the matron of this family right now. My mama is too sick for this. My daddy too old for this. And my sister, she the last one y'all want to hear from right now. But this right here pertains to Antoine Massey. If you motherfuckers don't have no type of consideration for our family, bruh, I get it. I understand. I can't control social media. I cannot control what people do on here. And Lord, forgive me for cursing because I'm not even that type of broad no more. I done buried her a long time ago. But right now, our family is going through. You niggas is opening up old wounds that we are trying to bury. We are trying to bury them. Y'all making my nephew out to be a monster. He is not a monster. Do y'all understand what the fuck going on here? If you don't, let me explain. Let me explain. Yes, Antoine, 30-something years old. He's the son of my big brother, Antoine Taylor. Yes, he is. Now, with that being said, is Antoine a problem child? Of course. Anybody who know us know that. Has Antoine been a problem since they fucking won? Yes. But how did he get that way? Y'all know how he got that way. From watching his father get executed in front of him, but he's not the only one that it done affected. It affected his sister. It affected his mama. It affected all of his siblings. Do you understand what I'm saying? It affected all of them. But this is his story with it. His sister right now is locked up and incarcerated from allegedly helping him. Allegedly helping him. She ain't been right since she seen the murder of her father. The oldest one ain't been right. Nettie the only one who got her fucking life together. That's because she was too young to remember. Too young. She was a baby when it happened.
It sounds like this family has a lot of generational curses. Good God.
His own mama can't even reach out and try to help him because she just come home from doing a 14-year bid. And at the same time, if she was to be in touch with him, she can go back to jail. So
even his mama just did a 14-year bid. So it sounds like this young man never had a chance. Daddy was in the streets. He wasn't really on shit. Then the mama didn't live 14 years. The sister's locked up. Child. Sounds like a New Orleans yerky situation.
I'm the only one left that can speak out for all of them. I'm gonna need for y'all to fall back. I'm gonna need for y'all to lay low on your fucking YouTube channels and all this here. You feel me? Now, ready. This go for you, and I hope you hear this. And anybody who you know Ratty, wherever Ratty at, please give this message to him. I'm gonna need you to fall back on your interviews, Fall. Now, I don't know who this nigga is who you talking to on YouTube. Okay? He a little small YouTuber, but this ain't the story he going fucking viral on. He not going viral on this one right here, Fall. Tell a nigga tune into the P. Diddy fucking case. Because this one right here ain't it. This one right here ain't it, because it's doing too much to my mama. It's doing too much to my daddy. My daddy's supposed to be going on the news right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? I need for y'all to lift this family up in prayer. To tell us, where y'all at, man? Do y'all want to relive this shit again? Y'all still ain't healed from my brother death. Y'all still ain't healed from his death. And y'all gonna watch this shit go down in national TV, bro. I'm trying not to get upset because I've been crying all day at work today and I had to flip tables in there. And I might be fired, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care right now. And anybody know me? No, I don't even curse like this. But I'm tired. I'm a woman of prayer. I prayed on it. I left it alone. But the jokes get to me. I'm not gonna keep walking around people and they cracking jokes, making bets on who gonna win, who gonna be the last man standing. They gonna get killed because there ain't nothing of them going out like a fight. That ain't nothing you want to put in the universe. Not for him.
Yeah, you can tell she's very hurt. She's been going through it. The whole community's talking about this family, so this is hard. You know, and unfortunately, because of what her nephew's doing, it's a reflection on her and the entire family. So she's definitely going through it and spiraling.
This not his fault, y'all, and I'm not taking no sides. And I'm not trying to make excuses for him. But this not for him, y'all. Because trust me, he's scared right now. He's scared. He want to go home. Because he the type of nigga, he will make decisions and think afterwards. Because he not all there. Am I saying he don't know right from wrong? Yes, he know right from wrong. He grown. But the system raised him. He been in jail 14 years of his life. Come home, domestic violence, he back in there. All he wanted to do is see his mama who just come home. All he wanted to do is see his baby graduate. But we know that's not the way of going by doing. But in his mind it is. It's his mind he can't do 14 more years. And the crazy part about it is he was the one with the lesser charges. He was the one with the lesser charges. Forgive my anger. Forgive my disrespect, but I'm unapologetic right fucking now, and I don't care. I know I cannot control social media. I can't control the internet. I can't control none of this shit, but I'm gonna need for y'all to fall back with your jokes, bro, because every time I watch a YouTube video, that shit bother me. That shit bother me. And Ratty, I'm telling you right here, right now, bro, don't do that. If you love my brother like you claim you love my brother, bro, come on, man. Don't put my family business out there like that right now. We already mourning the fact that Harold just got murdered. We still mourning that shit. I don't celebrate that. I don't celebrate that. Not at all. And I try to tell my family this the same thing. Yeah, the boy finally gone, but he served his time. He served his time. God is a forgiving God. He forgive everybody. And I try to get him to see that. And what is it going to do? It's not going to bring Antoine back. It's not going to bring big Antoine back. So celebrating his death is not a victory to me. But that's me talking. And that is... Then they got people talking about he the one broke out and went did that. They got people talking about he on a rape charge and all this stupid shit. No, he's not. It's all fucking lies. If y'all want to know the fucking truth, just reach out. But y'all are opening up all wounds because my brother kids was not the only kids in that house that night. His doggone fiance and her kids was in there too. These people done tried to commit suicide on several occasions behind this. These people is grown now, and that shit is still affecting them, man. Don't do this, bruh. I'm begging y'all. I'm pleading y'all. I'm calm down, but I'm asking y'all, if y'all want to support my family, lift us up in prayer and leave the fucking jokes behind, bruh. Leave the jokes behind. All the older cousins, y'all know who I'm talking to. Y'all got platforms. Stick up for him, bro. Just like that dumb shit go viral. Let our words defending him go viral. He's not the monster that they painting him out to be. Weedy, where you at, man? Bebop, where you at? Edie, where you at, man? Tasha, where you at? Spooner, where you at? Speak up for him, man. Save him, bro. Y'all don't want to repeat this. You niggas ain't recovered from Big Antoine. Come on, bro. Are y'all serious right now? I'm begging y'all. Use your platform. Use your platform, bro. Explain to him why he the way he is. Explain to him that he wasn't dealt a good hand, bro. Explain to these people, bro, so they don't take this boy life trying to find him. Cause y'all know that nigga crazy. You know he'll go out without a fight. Only in fear, not because he no true fucking soldier. Only cause he's scared. He's scared. He's scared. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get over here before my anxiety start kicking in. But I can't take this shit no more. I can't take it no more. And I ain't gonna use my station. That's a fucking station about hell and growing hell. Not no goddamn Antoine. But that's my nephew and I love him. And I'ma stay in that fucking phone. I'm just glad my baby wasn't with him when he did that shit, cause my son locked the fuck up too. In the same jailhouse he was in right on the next fucking tip. But you see, I'm a praying woman. And they never crossed paths when they was in there. Because if they did, he'd have been right out there with him. And my mama really won't lose her goddamn mind right now. And for those who don't know, my mama real sick. Real sick right now. The only thing she could do is look at her phone and her tablet, looking at YouTube, and she stumbles across this type of shit, bro. I'm not about to let my mama live her last days with this. We can't control what these dudes do. We can't control what these kids do. We cannot. But what I'm asking y'all is respect my family, bruh. Cause y'all opening up old wounds right now. Y'all opening up shit that we've been trying to get buried and stay buried. But it's an everyday process. Everyday process. Yeah, he was in these streets, but he was still a good dude though. My brother was still a good dude even while he was in these streets. He was a good man. He was a good father. Yes, he was. And anybody who know him know that. But the moral to the story is that lifestyle don't come with good endings. It don't come with happy endings. He was a product of the fucking environment. But that's neither said nor done. He gone now. He been gone 26 years. But the moral to the story is it still feel like yesterday. And we don't need to keep seeing his fucking face surfacing with all this fake ass, false ass information. Talking about Rabbit. That wasn't even fucking Rabbit. That was my cousin Neil on that picture, you stupid asses. But let me go, bruh. If y'all wanna help my nephew, y'all lift him up in prayer. Y'all lift him up in prayer and y'all ask God. No, you thank God that he get back safe. You thank God that he have his angels around him and gonna get him back to that cell safe. You thank God. And what another thing you need to do is pray that he don't kill himself when he get back in there. Cause the thing is suicidal. But the moral to the story is this here. We ain't claiming none of that stuff. We ain't claiming none of it. I just want him to get back safely. I want to get back safely. And all you YouTubers and your side badass people, fuck all y'all bitches.
Well, damn. Tell us how you really feel, Auntie. She said, fuck all you YouTube bitches. That was my first time hearing her rant. I just heard about her going off on the internet and I saw bits and pieces. That was the first time me watching it live. She's definitely heartbroken. Like I said, the family seems to be going through a lot of generational curses. I feel really bad for her. You know, she's definitely going through it. So let's go ahead and watch what Antoine had to say, because once her video went viral, he finally decided to come out. Now, he's still on the run, but he's making YouTube videos now. So let's go ahead and watch this.
Let out the GC. What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but Before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here in St. Tammany Parish. There's two different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay. Today, what I want to talk about is that I was on second-degree kidnapping, second-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child. She's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. All allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024. Okay, so I was in St. Tammany, right? And I was on a regular domestic charge, right? So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So with that being said is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had both open charges. It was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation. So once I got in Orleans Parish jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office, this woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish and in Orleans Parish, it's the same woman here. It's not different females. It's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false, and she even saying it. You know, she let her know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her. Nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too. Once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like a month or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself. So I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today. That is one of the ones that was who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you, because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that nature. So how could I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that? Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they're going to believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse discrimination. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why was I in Orleans Parish? Why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove they're innocent. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they going to sentence me behind this, and telling St. Tammany if they can't give me, St. Tammany going to get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case that's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran. You feel me? I'm a grown man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like it's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. There's a lot of corruption. There's killings, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana. This is something that needs to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases? Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the grown woman, not a child, the grown woman stated that he never raped her, he never beat her, he was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman went did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated. So I'm asking, please, for help. Young boy, Meek Mills, people, LBL, you know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all, please, to come help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world to let y'all know I'm not a raper, man. I'm not none of that. None of that. I'm a good person. I am a father that want to be in my children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the younger youth know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route. That's what type of person I am. Yes, I was lied on. They made certain lie on me. All the guys they picked me for him to lie on. I'm not saying Sterling a bad guy, but why did you pick me to lie on, bro? It's bigger than Sterling. I don't know why they picked me for him to lie on, but I never threatened Sterling. Never. How could I threaten Sterling or hurt Sterling? He cannot come on and sit with me without a deputy being present. My name is Antoine Massey. I'm asking for help. I was one of the ones that was let out Orleans Parish Jail on May the 16th or May the 15th, 2025. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help who I am.
Antoine, I'm sitting here and I'm listening to your video and I see your video. I'm just happy to see that you are alive and not dead. Alive and not dead. But I know you a survivor. And I know God's words are real and they are powerful. I know that hearing your mama verse and my daddy verse was going to soften you. And I know you see how I done jumped out there in that water with you. Pastor Brown them have all this set up already for you. Call them. Call Pastor Brown now. Him and the major man who be in the courtrooms with all the heavy cases is willing to walk you in, son. I know you saw the videos. I know you see me how I done jumped in that water with you. Call them. I'm happy to see you alive. I'm happy to see that you're doing the right thing. You're trying to do it safe. But you don't have to do this alone. We are here with you, son. The people is waiting on you. They will walk you in there personally. We know the system corrupt. I tried to let them see who and what you was. I tried. Do you understand? But they don't know us. They don't know us from a can of paint. So I'm asking you to continue to do the right thing. I'm proud to see that you was bold enough to do this. But I feel like you coming to an end with it. You running out of resources. You running out of time. Let's end it. Let's end it. Let's end it now. Let's end it now. I'm going to put Pastor Brown number on the screen. Call Pastor Brown because everything you need, Pastor Brown have. He have it. Do it now. Antoine.
All right, so you guys just heard what Antoine Massey had to say and then what his auntie had to say in response. So this whole situation is crazy. A lot of people online believe him. A lot of people have been saying that down in New Orleans, the police system, the courts and everything else are very, very corrupt. Other people are saying that regardless of this woman, decided to change her mind or say that he didn't do it, the state can pick up charges. And I know a lot of states do that because a lot of times victims will get coerced by the perpetrators and change their mind, quote unquote. So they're saying that New Orleans will still move forward with those charges regardless of what the victim says. So, I think he sounds believable. But again, he says he was let out of prison. I don't know if somebody just opened the door and let them out. I don't really believe that. But there's definitely something fishy going on down there. So now that this has gone viral, the aunt also uploaded another video about 3 hours ago. So we're going to go ahead and watch that right now as well.
Apology for my behavior and how my message came off. But I was speaking from a place of passion and love, hurt, and fear. But for those who have a heart, I think y'all felt that and you understood that. But I genuinely want to apologize to you guys, not for what I said, but for how it was delivered. Secondly, I want to apologize to the people who've been following me from day one. My platform is not here to be built around no Antoine. I want y'all to follow me, not for the drama, but because you love what it is that I do. I'm a professional. I do hair. I've been doing hair all my life. I sell products. That's it. That's all. Okay? Now, yes, we have a family situation. And I know that who I needed to talk to on that video was on this platform. Now, let me say to you guys, family and friends, who y'all feel that I insulted, if you feel that I came off wrong and cocky, I did. I really did. Because y'all know that's not who I am. Y'all know that's not me. I'm a woman of God. I love people. All I want to do is help people. You understand what I'm saying? But the delivery was wrong. Shady. I know I pronounced the name wrong 100 times and went in on you hard. Even though there is a Reddy, God rest the dead, but y'all know who I was referring to. I apologize for putting you on Front Street like that, but I do not apologize for what I said about the videos. If y'all want to help my nephew, y'all do something that's encouraging and inspiring to lift him up. Y'all share his real life. I ain't even asking y'all to lie. If you want to share that he a criminal, I don't care. If you want to share that he batshit crazy, whatever. But just share it in the right way, not for clout, not for money, not for fame. Ain't nobody trying to get rich on this type of stuff, bruh. This right here is a serious situation that my family is dealing with. And it really is. Dorian, thank you for going on there and clearing things up, and everybody else who did. I appreciate that. Now, for the naysayers, I ain't about to get flipped. But I want, for those who want to hear this, stick around, because it's positive. It's very positive, because I want to give y'all a little short Antoine Massey story. This is a little story time. Go get your popcorn, your wine, and your stuff, because I'm going to try to make this quick. Problem child, I meant to say yes. Disturbed, yes. Got every alphabet you want to name. A, D, D, C, 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 P, S, T, all of it. Not only him, but I got a child like that as well that's locked up in this system also. But let me tell y'all something about when you say upholding. That don't live here. Let me tell you what the real problem is. Overcompensating. Because we love them and we know they have problems. Now the true failure here is the system. Because there is no help for these boys. In between Antoine and my son has been nothing but medication and therapists their entire life. They already have behavior problems. Okay? Let's start with Antoine. 14 years old. You got a bid for 25, but you did 14. That wasn't a place for no baby to be at. Not with those type of behavior problems. You have behavior problems like doing stuff that get your butt whipped by your mama. Bad enough you already mourning the death of your father. Okay? You get 14 years in jail. They put you in a place with robbers. Killers. Rappist. They put you in a place with animals as a child. So these people is who raised you, formed you, shaped your mindset. Not us. Not us. Not me, not my sister, not my daddy, not my mama. No, we just overloved them. But we didn't shape his mindset. The system did. Okay? Instead of putting him in a program or some stuff that'll help him as a child to develop, no. They put him there. At the age of 18, you put that stuff in your face, journeying again for protection. Because whatever you was going through, you felt you needed. Then in the same breath, you spending time in a hole, 3 to 6 months at a time, in the hole. We trying to figure out, is he really cutting up like that in there? Or are you in there because you trying to save your life in there? You running from rapers in there. You running from people shanking you in there. Prison life. Come on. This is a little boy. Antoine ain't no thug. Antoine ain't no hoodlum. He's a badass child. That's all he was when he went in there. Okay? So you got 14 years for these type of people to shape you and mold you. Now you home. You're free. We see even more problems. Now we see you dealing with PTSD. Try to get your help for that. But no, you okay. Now you in New Orleans. Beg you to leave. No, you don't want to leave. You want to come back and hang out with the same type of people that shaped and formed your mentality for 14 years because that's all you know. That's all you know. You come from people of God. You come from loving families. You come from people who work every day. You come from aunties that have businesses. You come from good. You a product of your environment. That have nothing to do with us. We are the ones that's suffering, trying to save you from yourself. So whatever it is that we have to do or need to do, we gonna do it because we love you. And we doing it for my brother. Do y'all understand that? But of course you don't. And I'm not looking for you to understand it. I'm clearing up the fact of we upholding him and all this. And the crazy auntie going wild and mad. And she's the reason why he's the way he is. Oh, no. Our system failed him. And for all of y'all who live in Missouri, up north, Nebraska, Dakota, and all that, I'm happy y'all have the resources that y'all have. And y'all kids are excelling and doing well. Now, anyone in the South who may have those same type of resources, and please share, inform. I would love to have them. I would love to have them so that I can implement these things in the rest of our kids that's coming up behind Mines and Antoine. Okay? I would love to do that. But unfortunately, we don't have those type of resources. Unfortunately, all we have is the doctor that's giving Adderall, Ritalin, and all this stuff. All that stuff don't do nothing but make matters worse. I did it for years. His mama did it for years. And then after a certain age, we can't make them take the medicine. We can't hold them down and throw it in their mouth. But you know what? I don't have to explain no further for those who know what I'm talking about, because they suffering with the same stuff with their own kids. Don't tell me nothing about it stored at home. That works for some, but not all. Because we're the family to where they had everything they needed. They had clothes, designer. They had food to eat. They had everything they needed for school. They had this. The only thing they was lacking was fathers and strong men in their life. You know how they say a woman can't raise a man? Well, you goddamn right we can't. Because we tried. We tried. So all you fathers out there that have all these kids and all these homes and y'all not being part of it, this is what you look for in your future sons coming up if you not participating in their life. Look for this right here. And for those who are in their father's life, I condone you, because I know there are plenty good fathers out there. Plenty good fathers out there. I know that they are. But I also want to say this. I also want to say this, and I'm going to get off of here because I feel like I've said enough. I covered everything that I needed to cover. All I want to say is that, Antoine, if you're looking at this, if you hear your auntie, because your little old auntie done made world star, child, go figure. Little old me on the damn shade room. If you hear this, baby, all I want you to do is turn yourself in. T.D. set it up to where Pastor Brown and some powerful authority men who's into the politics with governors and stuff like that, they will walk you in there themselves. They will deliver you personally so they won't hurt you. I know you're afraid. They don't know you like we know you. They don't know you like we know you. We know you afraid, son. We know. You come off as a gangster, but you're a scary ass little boy. You're a scary ass little boy. Antoine, please. I don't want to get emotional. But if you hear this, turn yourself in. Call Pastor Brown, brother. They gave you the number. Call the man. They say they left the number. Antoine, please. Call him. Call him. Please call him. They will walk you in. I need to sleep. I need to sleep. I got enough with Duda. You know this already. I got enough with Duda. Turn yourself in, baby. We love you. We praying for you. I hope you heard your mama voice. I hope you heard your papa voice that was on the news yesterday. And we just want this to be over with. We just want it to be over with. That's all. We just want it to be over with. And please, don't come on my platform with your negative statements. If you love what I do, then that's fine. If you're here to be positive, then that's fine. But keep your opinions to yourself. And if you are a wonderful parent and you're raising your kids correctly, I condone you. I take my hat off to you that you never run into this. That you never have to experience such pain and fear and agony because you love your children and you know they ain't right and you know they need help. I hope you never have to endure it. I think I said enough, y'all. I love y'all. To all my cousins and family, I love y'all and I apologize again. God bless y'all. I do. Because...
All right, you guys. So you guys just heard what Antoine's auntie had to say. The whole situation is just really sad. You know, it definitely sounds like they've been going through it as a family from the time he was young. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. But obviously he must be ready to turn himself in because he's making videos. You know, hopefully the people that are housing him, they don't get in trouble. But yeah, this just goes to show you that generational curses are real. And no matter how hard you stay on top of your kids, sometimes they can just end up going astray. You know, it's very important that men be involved in their children's lives. It makes all the difference in the world. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping because I don't want this video to be too long. I want to know y'all's thoughts on this entire situation. Everything from the New Orleans jail escape that happened close to 2 weeks ago to these last 2 inmates to be caught? How do you feel about what Antoine is saying? Do you believe what he's saying, that he's innocent? And then how do you feel about his auntie and what she had to say about the situation as well? I look forward to reading y'all's comments down below. Let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Please hit this video with a like. Feel free to share the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.